Hello, this is Lisa for Embrilliance checking in. Hopefully all of you are staying home and enjoying your embroidery machine and getting up close and personal, and because you don't have to social distance with your embroidery machine, you can be stitching night and day. For the Stay Strong and Stitch On campaign, we've been providing free designs in the BE working file format. What this means is that they've been digitized as a native BE file, so they can be used in all versions, all platforms of the Embrilliance software, the Embrilliance platform, including Embrilliance Express. Those of you that use Embrilliance Express understand that you can install a BX file, type out your design using the lettering tool, and save to your format. However, you can't merge stitch files. However, because we are providing the BE working file, you're able to open these and add your lettering designs or lettering objects to them using your BX installed fonts. Isn't that kind of cool? So today I am going to show you, or we're going to show you how to use today's design by opening the design and adding your lettering object. Now the BE, or the lettering that is provided in Express, is as is. Install your BX font, type out your lettering object, and save to your format. There's no sizing available. However, if you use any of the built-in native fonts, for example, block font comes with the Embrilliance Express program, you can shape it, you can size it, you can make adjustments to it. So let's pop on into the software and I will walk you through how anyone can use our free designs that we're providing in the Embrilliance Stay Strong and Stitch On campaign. So here we are in our software. And this is Express mode. So this applies to all programs. I'm going to open my embroidery design. So I'm going to click on my little file folder here where it says open. And of course, you need to know where you have saved and downloaded your design to. This is one of today's free designs, the not symbol. For example, Ghostbusters. Well, we would like to get rid of the COVID-19 virus, so we're going to make a play with this today. I'm going to select our BE working file and click on open. This opens the design into our design page. It allows, because this is a BE working file, we can resize it even in Express mode because it is a BE working file. It is native to the Embrilliance software. That's pretty cool. BE files, native stitch files created in Stitch Artist, saved as BE files, can be resized in Express mode. Because it's resized in all programs, Embrilliance programs. So let's add our COVID-19 lettering. Click on our lettering object here, and let me put it back to what you normally would get. Because I'm in single line text, and it would normally put a ABC in straight line across in the block font. So first thing I'll do is go to the text object and select ABC, and in all capital letters type in COVID-19 and hit the enter key to set my text. This is how you set text. Hit the enter key once you're done typing it. I have my block font selected, and because I'm in Express with the block font selected, from the style pull-down menu, I can choose any of the built-in styles. For example, this oval style, which allows me to adjust the top arch and the bottom arch. Where it says curve, I'm going to use the little slider here, click, hold, and drag it to the right. And can you see how the lettering is now arching more on the top? Same for the bottom. I'm going to click, hold, and drag. This is possible because I am using the block font, which is built in to Embrilliance Express. It's a native font, so I'm allowed to do these changes. If you decide to choose a regular font, a regular stitch-based BX font, you won't have these adjustments in Express. You do have those adjustments in Essentials. So I have my arched text typed in here. It's oval, I should say, not simply arched. It's arched top and bottom. And I want it to fit inside of here. Again, because this is a native BX or native font to the Embrilliance platform, I can resize it. If I hold down my Shift key and grab one of the and grab the lower right angle corner or any of the corners, click, hold, and drag, you will notice that it resizes from center in so that I don't have to move it around. Holding down the shift key and dragging a corner resizes from the center point, not from a corner. It also allows me to grab, if I wanted to only make it taller, because I'd like to make it more impressive or exaggerated for this particular design. Again, I will hold down the shift key, grab the center on the top, on the bottom, drag it down, and notice that the top is resizing at the same time. This is a native BX font, so when you resize it, even in Express, all the stitches are recalculated for you. One thing to also notice about native BX fonts is that on your stitch tab, so here in the properties pane, if you go to stitches, you have the option to turn on or off the nearest connecting point. If your machine does not trim jumps or the jumps are too close together for your machine to trim, selecting nearest point and unchecking it will could make the jumps a little bit further apart, which helps you trim easier after the fact. The other thing that you can change on a built-in font is the type of underlay. And for this size, I thought that only the satin stitch was needed, not the edge run. You have all these adjusters in native built-in fonts to the Embrilliance platform. So let's click on off of this, and it's almost done. But if you notice, our COVID is on top of our busters, and we really want it to be busted out. So knocked out. We want to get rid of COVID-19, so it needs to stitch before the busted sign. So I'm going to click on my lettering object here in the object pane, right click on it and say move first. That places my lettering object before my design so that it will stitch out and be as expected in my embroidery software or at the embroidery machine. So there we have it. We have our COVID-19 knocked out, and we hope that you enjoyed. All you have to do is save this to you need to save this to your stitch file format. This is done, file, save stitch file, just as you normally would using the Embrilliance software. If you have any questions about how to do any of these things, such as saving your stitch file, please visit our YouTube channel. On the Essentials playlist, the very first video tells you exactly how to save your stitch file so that it will stitch out at your machine. If you happen to stitch out any of our designs from our project blog at this time and you'd like to show them off on social media, it would be so awesome if you included the hashtags Embrilliance and Stay Strong Stitch On. We love seeing your projects, and hopefully you enjoyed watching and learning a little bit on how to use Embrilliance platform with our free project blog embroidery designs. Thank you.